What's up, guys? Iceman here. So I'm here with my boy Immortal. I just made a trade game, right? Cold Facet for Poison Facet. This guy joins up. And he says, hey, aren't you the guy who makes the videos? I said, I am he. And he said, hey, nice gym. Do you add anything to the gym? This and that. And obviously I informed him a bit on the new things that I have. I have two new 45-pound plates in there. But since the Titan lat pull, I haven't gotten anything new. And he's in Canada, and he said he has a very nice home gym. He has some rogue stuff, and a few other things. Something by like Gorilla Gym or something like that. But anyway, we're about to run Chaos here. Check this out. I found a Kraken shell. You toads won't believe this. Oh my goodness. Near perfect rolls. Perfect roll on PDR. Holy shit. Nearly perfect roll on defense. So what happened was, this was yesterday. I was running a game with a boy for just a minute, right? He joined up, we started walking Chaos. In the River of Flame, on the way to the Chaos Sanctuary, Kraken shell falls, and I missed it. He got the damn thing. I'm not messing with you guys. Within a half hour, I made the cow level. We were speculating. I was like, oh. He was like, I've been MFing in the cows a lot. I was like, oh, really? I was like, can Kraken shell fall there? Because, of course, I was bitter that I didn't grab the damn thing, right? As I always am. I have another story to tell you, toads, in just a minute, but... So I made a cow level, and Leviathan falls. And I just got done questioning whether or not it even could fall in the cow level. Hot damn! You better not go bye-bye, you son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? 1691. Hot damn! One socket. It'll have to do. I'm going to give it to my Merc right now. He's wearing Jury Shell, his Poison Res. I could put a Tal Rune in this thing. 55, I should put a Tal Rune in it. I hate to put the Tal Rune in there, because it's a waste, but I'll just unsocket it. What the hell? Do I even have a Tal Rune? You kidding me, dog? Oh, fuck. Okay, there's one. There's a Tal Rune. I'm going to put a Tal Rune in it. I want to get Gladiator's Bane for this slug. Yeah, look at that frickin' slug. Put a Tal Rune in it. I found this Troll Belt. Mine has Lightning Res. I don't think I need it. What I need is 10 FCR. Oh, shit. Found this amulet in Chaos Sanctuary or Tier 1 map. Atma Scarab. You son of a bitch. And I found Alibaba as well. Damn. I was hoping to get a better roll on that Leviathan. Yeah, but check out that Poison Res. So this is a Cold Sorc. Just Tal set, you know. Just basic Tal set, one-to-all skill shield. There's her gear. Ooh, SOJ. Found SOJ. She's level 89. My Necro is level 87. I put another facet in the wand. See? Andy Nightmare, she found SOJ. Holy shit. Or he. Alright, so... yeah, my poison damage, my Poison Nova went way up. A couple hundred damage with that additional facet. It was a 5/3. Alright. This Necromancer, this has been toad as fuck. I should have listened to you dogs a while back. Alright, a lot of you dogs have been saying, Iceman, when the fuck are you going to try the Necromancer? And I was like, man, I just don't like the Necromancer, not really my style, this, that, and the other. And I just kept putting it off. You know what I mean? I just didn't really want to have to keep track of all them summons. Like a whole freaking skeleton army. That's why when they announced in PD2 that you could have up to 5 golems at once, I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. And the skeletons, you have to rely on corpses, of course. And I never cared much for curses. And then I heard, hey, Iceman, in PD2, curses got the shaft up the ass. So you basically don't even have to use them because they fucking suck. So I was like, awesome. I don't like curses anyway, so this sounds great. Of course, there are like curse builds, I believe, but you have to like be very dedicated to them, and it takes a lot of skill investment, point investment. Because just like, check it out, amp damage at level 10, it reduces their physical resistance by 12%. You see that? It's bullshit. I mean, I still put 1 point in them. I might be a dumbass for doing that. In a like lower res, for example. It breaks a few immunities at level 12 or whatever I have it at. I have it at level 10. Same thing, resist all minus 12%. Whereas before, you know, you'd be just piercing the shit out of their resists with a level 12. But dog, this Necromancer has been fun as fuck. Alright, this Poison Nova. And he's the jack of all trades, alright, but a master of none. Because, as you can see, that's mediocre Poison Nova damage, but he's piercing the Toad out of their resists, so it has that going on. But it's very mediocre. In fact, it's shit Poison Nova damage. But in the pit, for example, I can cast 1 Poison Nova, right? And it kills like a whole freaking swarm of Fallens. And that's kind of what I want. I wanted some variety with this guy. Or if I want to have some chillax gameplay, I can just do the pits and just decimate the screen with AoE. And then if I wanted to, I could still farm some harder areas and do okay still. You know what I mean? I could just sit back and let my golems do the work, for example. This Sorc, they go by the name Immortal. But yeah, he told me about his garage gym. I'm about to go hit it. Of course, my reward has now been reaped. Now that I have boasted of such things, I might as well not fucking do it now. Now that I told you guys I would. Unfortunately, I think I have a bit more ambition than that, or I'm gonna get my ass up off this fucking chair, and I'm gonna work out, alright? I mean, I ain't gonna tell you how hard I'm gonna work out, because it probably ain't gonna be that hard, but I'm gonna do a little something something. Go on that bike. So I gotta get off my fat ass in just a minute here. But I ain't lying to you guys. I would like to try a Necromancer for the ladder reset. I think that would be fucking fun. I'd probably be like a skeleton summoner or something. But let me ask you dogs this. With Revive, the Revive skill in PD2, like check it out, I have this Balrog guy, this Pit Lord. Oh, he got it! He got the heavy belt. I have the Pit Lord. Why the fuck? Oh, 25. Yeah, I don't want it, man. Yeah, I have one. Why the hell can you only have 1 revive? What the hell? Maybe I will. Thanks. I don't understand why I can only have 1 revive. And it doesn't tell me. He does a lot of damage. Look at this. And you can, of course, use the skill Desecrate to spawn corpses. And the corpses are all relative to your area that you're in, okay? Like if you do this in Act 4 in the River of Flame, you can get one of those Balrog Pit Lords. But yeah, what the hell is up with this? Look. And it doesn't tell me if next level I get another revive. It just says it gets a little bit of damage. I don't think it's worth it. But dog, 1 point into this skill. I mean, it sucks. It wastes 3 skill points to get there and have it done. I could have put those to synergize my golems or more Poison Nova damage. But I mean, they do a lot of damage, man, and they rarely ever die. It's very impressive. And as you can see here, I have a cow revive. So you can just go to a waypoint in an area that you prefer, spawn some corpses, and it'll spawn corpses relative to your location in terms of monster types. And you can revive one and then just go wherever the hell you want. But I'm kind of curious, if I like max that shit, there's no a tip note or anything that says something in regards to if you have 5 base points in it, can you get an additional revive? Because if that were the case, I could imagine the revived Necro being somewhat viable, man. You guys should see how powerful, how hard this cow is whacking shit. And they stay alive. Alright? I have Corpse Explosion, but it doesn't do shit. Only 1 point into it. So I cast lower res occasionally. But for those of you Necro connoisseurs, let me know some advices if you have any for Ice Boy in regards to making a more epic, obscure, hybrid Necromancer build. I could go full out Poison Nova, and I'd like to try that eventually. Alright, here's my gear real quick. Because I have Death Web, of course, with now 2 poison facets in it. It's told. Fire res on the gloves. Shitty little ring. Nothing special on the belt. This ring's okay, has all res. War traps, that's right, I was going to replace these actually. In fact, I wonder if those Merle Walks, do they have 1 to summon skills or 2? Because I think I'd rather use those instead of war traps. You guys know Ice Boy doesn't give a fuck about magic finds so much. I like having some, alright? Some PDR on there. 10 FCR, which is essential. See, I needed that 10 FCR to get to 75. See, if I take away 10, I go back to 48 for FCR. See, so I need that for the breakpoint. So I want to get 10 FCR on the belt, and then I could get like 1 to all skills on the shield or something. See, and I didn't socket any of these. Like, look at the potential, man. If I could Lars look this into 2 sockets, put 2 poison facets there, if I could get a 30 sound poison facets, you know, I could just put poison facets everywhere. Because his res already maxed out. Here's his skill charms. A bit of a mix, all right? I think I have 2 poison and bone, but I'm starting to prioritize summoning. I just love sitting back and chilling. And letting my, Bug Tell. I don't know what Bug Tell did. Bug Tell? 2 to all skill? I don't know what he's talking about. The armor itself gave 2 to all skills? Holy shit. That'd be hog. But if I respect this guy... See, Fire Golem is so toad. But the problem is, as you guys know, there are a lot of fire immunes in Hell. And it's like the least broken immunity with things like Conviction and lower res, or it's not as often broken as lightning. You know what I mean? You can break a lot of lightning res enemies in the game with infinity and so forth, but you can't break that many fire res, all right? And you'll need a high as fuck lower res to break any. So that's the problem, you know? I think Fire Golem should be improved a little bit. Like, let him do even more fire damage to compensate. You know what I mean? He needs to do more fire damage, I think. And have a bit more life. Just be a little bit more robust in some way, because all the Necromancers I've seen, like, it seems like Fire Golem just takes the wayside, dog. What do we have here? Okay, Lightning Rest 17. Because I'm pretty sure Clay Golem would be more optimal for me. See, Fire Golem does 3,000 damage, and then 900 Holy Fire at level 33. Whereas I have a level 22 Clay Golem, and he does 3,600 damage. And he slows enemies. Alright? And he has more life. Holy shit. The Fire Golem only absorbs 5% fire damage. So I think he needs to do more damage in PT2. I think... Or, look, I ain't a programmer and shit, right? I ain't an inventor and shit. So these things ain't things that Ice Boy does. He doesn't make them decisions. He doesn't do the math and shit. You know, he ain't running the the simulations and shit. So maybe I'm off when I say just boost his fucking damage and call it good. But what I do think is an improvement should be made on his ass, alright? There are just way too many fire immunes to justify boosting the fuck out of your fire golem like what I did. Because I find myself running the Chaos Sanctuary and I'm running a bunch of 22 clay golems over 33 fire golems. I just have all clay golems and it's a hell of a lot more optimal. And the same can be said about, I think, most areas in the game, all right? There are very few, I think, where he's actually more optimal. I love running areas with no fire immunes with them because they'll just burn the shit out of things. But when you want to do the end game maps and all that, you know, I would be better off maxing Clay Golem by far. So I think they need to give him a boost. So comment below if you guys have any pointers on how the hell could they boost Fire Golem. Maybe he'll tell it to Bell. I appreciate you running with me, Immortal. That's his Sork's name, or his account name. Something to do with Immortals, I think, with a Z. Immortals, I think, is what it is. Oh, that's near perfect. Interesting. Yeah, we'll run some Bell. But let me know what you guys think about that, all right? This Fire Golem, like, I always loved Fire Golem, man. I mean, there's so much nostalgia about it. I remember back in the day when finally you'd hit level 30, and I didn't play Necro much, but I had a couple boys who did, and they're like, look at him, look at how toad he looks, holy shit, he looks like such a badass, and he does, and he has an aura around him, you know, he's like a freaking god of a sort, you know what I mean? The other ones are ugly as fuck. Clay Golem and Blood Golem are ugly as fuck, alright? I mean, whoever disagrees with that, your opinion's bullshit, man. Iron Golem looks okay, but he's just not very practical as far as I can tell. I mean, hell, maybe Iron Golem has potential, but you got to find items, and he doesn't transfer over from game to game, alright? You're going to lose them. Alright, it'd be one thing if you could keep them all, and you could make like a Last Wish level 50 Iron Golem and shit like that, and just ones that just never die. As long as you never accidentally resummon him. You know, things like that would be epic, but that's just not the case. You lose them all. So you got to just be making that with mediocre items, so it just takes the fun out of it, I think. And it just becomes a chore to make them. So if they could transfer over, there'd be potential. Maybe it's too hard to get around that fix, I don't know. But Fire Golem is such a badass. Reminds me of some shit from Lord of the Rings or whatnot, you know what I mean? Yeah, teleport is slow. Teleport's super slow. I kind of stopped playing the Sork, man. But let me know what you guys think. What could they do with Fire Golem? And if you have any experience with him in PD2. Because I love the idea of a Fire Golem Necro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think as simple as just boosting his damage even more. Because then it'd be more justifiable to pump him up. Because even though he still sucks at killing anything that's fire immune, at least he does really well, the ones that are not fire immune. You know, I think, so boosting his damage, I think, would actually be an okay fix. But let me know in the comments below if you toads have any ideas. For him to do some physical damage might be asking too much, you know, because he'd probably be OP. I mean, maybe a slight blend of it would be adequate and not overpowered, but it's hard to say. And then in this sort of situation, what I do is I'll raise a bunch of clay golems. See that? The clay golems take care of these guys. But they're not very strong, because mine are only level 22. So I need a few more summon GCs. I need to get better slams on my gear. I don't have an Annie. I don't have a torch. This Sork is pretty toad. He's thinking about going to combustion. And it's very powerful, man. The combustion skill is epic. Yeah, I don't have them either. I might try to farm them. Maybe I'll look into making a character. Probably won't, though, right? When has Ice Boy ever farmed the fucking Ubers? I'll probably just take a handout, or I'll trade for one. But yeah, I really should try to farm the Ubers one of these days. I've heard legends of necromancers destroying Uber Tristram and even Diablo clone with fire golem. Okay, kind of a niche build for the Ubers, but I don't know how much truth there is to those legends. Oh, look! Oh, I got it. All right, if you guys will like the damn video, hit the thumbs up button. Become a patron if you want. I received a few new patrons over the past week. Thank you guys for supporting the Iceman. And if you want to support the Iceman, click the links in the description below. Oh, he just dropped. What the fuck? Maybe he actually left the game. I don't know. But more videos to come on this Necromancer. I'll talk to you toads later. Peace be with you.